might be on.
Hopefully they can.
Actually, here and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Assuming so. I'll wait until some people actually pop on in first, though. If anyone decides to come on in. I mean, though. It's the best coming out here.
I'm excited too.
Hey, what's going on, Major Sea Salt?
Hey, Major Sea Salt.
Actually, at the drive-in here, decided to go and visit parents this weekend. What's going on, Blix?
Hey, Blix.
I'm with Jenno here. We are in my car. Let me show you where we are. We are actually at the drive-in. Yeah!
I'm just waiting for the movie to start.
Oh yeah, it's a triple feature tonight. Probably won't be around for all three movies, but hey, definitely wanted to come and see the Suicide Squad though. Been pretty excited about seeing that in daytime. No, it's getting pretty dark now at this point. Fine, it's starting to.
It starts in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Once the sun goes down, they'll start it.
Daytime driving, that would suck.
Oh,
You wouldn't be able to see anything. They need more drive-ins though. It sucks that for me
They
and
don't fit the whole bottle.
for me and Jen, we don't get to go out and do this all that often anymore.
We don't really go out and do too much too often anymore.
Yeah, at all. So this is kind of nice. Suicide Squad is finally good. Oh yeah, so did you actually go see the movie yourself there? Because I've been looking forward to it. I wasn't the biggest fan of the other one that came out. I don't want to say that I was the majority of everybody else.
I thought it was alright. I'm hoping this one's going to be much better though.
Yeah. Well, you know, for one, this is actually a rated R movie, right? Apparently they wanted it to be.
It is, because up on the sign it said 14G.
Yeah, I know. But I definitely know it's rated R from at least from what I've heard from people. So it's more brutal. Like, yeah. See, even Major Sea Salt saying it's more brutal.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And you're not gonna have a Jared Leto Joker that's just done horribly.
Yeah.
He was. He can't be a bad. I mean, he can be a good Joker. Like they proved that in the Justice League, the reversion or whatever, right? The Snyder cut. But as far as what they did for him in the original Suicide Squad, that was terrible. To me, that was just awful. It was not okay. Yeah. Isaiah, what's going on?
Yeah, getting a wee bit darker.
Oh yeah, Blaze. Yeah, see this new Suicide Squad here. I'm curious about it. It's sort of a remake, but sort of a sequel. I think it's more of a remake than it is a sequel, to be honest. Wait, did I read that right in there?
What?
We got Michael Voorhees.
Yeah.
That's actually awesome. That's actually great. Yeah, see, I figured it was more of a remake there, Major Sea Salt, because even though they got a lot of the same actors in there, playing even a lot of the same characters, doesn't mean anything. I mean, I'm not going to look at it and kind of compare it to the original Suicide Squad myself. I'm going to just go into it as if it's just a fresh thing, which it really is.
Yeah, me too.
Because there is actually a lot of other characters in there. Yeah, I saw that Will Smith isn't in there. He said that's a good thing. So yeah, his Deadshot won't be in there. See, I love this one. It's way better than the first one. I feel like a reboot and sequel to the original. Oh yeah? And what's going on, John and Ink Demon Gaming? Yeah, I'm honestly super stoked for it. I've been wanting to go and see it, but this is sort of my first time, actually, first opportunity that we've had to come out and really do this. Yeah, so.
And hopefully, Breathe 2 will be good.
Yeah, Don't Breathe 2 is the second movie playing after, and I liked the first one there. I actually thought it was pretty awesome. It was actually a really good horror movie.
And I don't know why. I can't remember if I've seen it or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ink Demon. I honestly have no idea because there's so much with Dark World that needs to be explored, and that hasn't been. It takes a long time to really kind of get an initial episode out, and part 4 is still being worked on. So, I think it'll take a little while before I start introducing other kind of villains in there and stuff, because we still got one that we're working with right now. Don't breathe while you watch the second one. It says Major C song.
How am I supposed to talk if I can't breathe?
How am I supposed to talk if I can't breathe? And true.
Stoner question of the day.
Stoner question of the day. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know she doesn't remember seeing Don't Breathe. I remember it. I know it was a good movie. The blind guy, right? And
The only
these
movie
people
I
break
remember-
into his house to try to rob him. Doesn't go so well.
It's starting to sound familiar.
I bet if you saw a trailer
You know
or a
what?
couple
It's
photos.
starting- Yeah, probably.
'Cause I know I can remember in my head you watching
I may
it
have
there.
fallen asleep.
Maybe.
I do that sometimes. This girl can even fall asleep in the movie theater.
I used to know a guy who would fall asleep, all the time during you would take him to a movie theater, Didn't matter what was playing there, you'd look over and he'd be like, oh man, really?
Yeah, but now that I don't watch TV to fall asleep I don't seem
Ghostbusters
to fall
first.
asleep watching TV so much.
Ghostbusters versus The Conjuring. Oh, that's a hard one there. Actually, The Conjuring is actually I think that one, I don't know if you could really actually have the two battle off against each other, even though you're still dealing with the paranormal. One is very comedy aspect, whereas the other one it's not supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be more of like a serious type of deal, right? Based off of true events. Ghostbusters, I think you'll just always have a great time watching, though, right? I think you'll always have fun. I'm not a sexist person, but I probably will never go watch the female version just because I've heard so much crap against it, and I've had enough people to go watch it and tell me not to watch it for me to decide that I'm not going to go and watch it. But yeah, no, it was not a good idea there, Major Sea Salt. You know what? I'm not even against female Ghostbusters at all. In fact, that could possibly be like really
They
badass.
should have introduced them in a different way.
Well,
Kinda
exactly.
Like the new one coming out.
Yeah, if they were to do female Ghostbusters, it should have been done as a means of like, okay, the original team now wants to get a new team together. You know what I mean? And just so what if they happen to be females? I don't care. You know what I mean? I want to see my classic boys in there. You know what I mean? Recruiting some new people. I think it'd be great. That would have been totally badass to see, but not to be act as if that universe never happened anymore. You know, so those two movies that you watch, we'll just act like they don't happen anymore. Well, one of the actors is dead, but it's okay. We won't even worry about that at all. There, you know what I mean? We'll just redo the whole entire thing. Oh, be what? Hey, Digita.
Hey, Day. Kind of interested to see what the new Ghostbusters is going to be like, though.
Yeah, that new Ghostbusters, I'm actually pretty excited
I
about.
like the way that
Mhm.
they're.
It looks like they're actually doing it sort of the way that
They
I mean,
should have.
yeah. I mean, they're not like I was just saying, recruiting a female team. It looks like this is going to be
I think
like
it's like grandkids.
or
or
something.
car.
Yeah. So that's actually kind of cool. So yeah, I'm more down for a continuation. R-rated Ghostbusters. I don't know. I don't know if I mean, obviously, an R-rated Ghostbusters could work on many levels, but would it be a smart move? Probably not. I don't think it would. I think it would be great for the people who have been fans with it for a long time to see some scenes kind of, you know, in an R-rated sort of setting and have our classic heroes say some provocative lines, right? It'd be really awesome. But in the end, I think overall experience, yeah, I don't think Ghostbusters would ever really need to be R-rated. Maybe like as in a parody version, even though it's already like parody of the paranormal, though, right? So, oh yeah, yeah. Moses is our he's the sinister weatherman here. If you ever need to know the weather for a place, just ask Isaiah.
Yeah,
He's awesome like that.
for sure.
For R-rated, I wanted R-rated Ninja Turtles movie. That's what I want. Let me just turn this car on. I gotta get my e-brake on here because I think we got like what 5 minutes until the show starts or
Supposed to
something.
be. Well,
Yeah.
until they start the
Oh yeah, the screens start coming on and stuff. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Let me get that e-brake on here.
Yeah, guys, in 10 minutes it's actually gotten quite a bit darker out. Hear those crickets?
Oh yeah, the cricket's already starting. Should have brought our tarantulas.
Mosquitoes are starting too. But that's okay because I got my bug spray.
Yeah.
I will get out of the car to do it this time.
See, what do you think about R-rated TMNT versus Batman live action? Yeah, but they would have to start off with like a Ninja Turtles rated R though. They'd have to, and it wouldn't actually be a bad idea for them to do an R-rated Ninja Turtles, just based off the fact that the original first comic series was actually graphic. It was very, very graphic. I have some of the comics there, you know, and they're pretty bloody. So I think it could work on so many levels there. I mean, we already have our cheesy versions, you know. Why not give us something a little bit more
Worthy.
worthy? Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't even say worthy.
These kids better not stay right there when this screen starts because I'll yell at them.
No, I know,
I
but
will.
I think just based off of the fact that I mean, Ninja Turtles has been around for a long time, and it's such a silly idea, though, too, right?
Yeah.
Silly, smart, crazy, fun idea. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You say the name alone, and you kind of go, "Oh my god, that sounds stupid," right? Then you actually end up seeing some of it, and you go, "Okay, I'll admit, I had fun, right?
Yeah.
I had fun."
For sure.
But for R-rated, I mean, there's so many ways that they could go about it. Even if they were to do a hard PG-14 version of Ninja Turtles, that could work for me. If they were to take all the
Just trying to get a mosquito. Did I get it?
yeah, you did.
I got it.
If they were to take all the Ninja Clan there, and if you guys remember in the cartoon version of Ninja Turtles, they actually had them robots, right? So they could show the turtles using their weapons. Well, they could do that with live action, and instead of blood squirting out of the Foot Clan, it could just be like yellow oil or something. You know what I mean? And that way you could do all the blood spray that you want and get away with it without being, you know, without having all the parents come up and be like, I didn't like that. My kids are like super scarred for life, even though they play horrible video games all the time. Even though they play video games that torture people and stuff. You're bad for doing that to my Ninja Turtles, right?
So I wonder how many kids.
The cray.
How many people watching Paw Patrol are gonna be like cranking their hands over to look at this other screen?
Oh yeah. I never watched White Noise movie because TV up, turn back on. Oh yeah, White Noise.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and there was a sequel to it too. I remember that. I can't remember. I think that was actually a '90s movie. I'm a '90s
I think
baby.
it was.
That's right, 1990.
Not telling you my birthday.
But yeah, so now you can see it's getting. Oh, let me switch that around. It won't let me do it. There we go. See, it's getting a lot darker now. It's weird, Major. I don't actually really remember the movies all that well. All I can really remember from White Noise, to be honest, I remember a scene where this guy is sitting down with somebody else, and this guy he's like an expert on paranormal and everything, and he's freaking out. I think he lost his wife, if I remember right. I think he lost his wife, and sorry, turning that light off here, guys, because as you can see,
The screen is
it's almost time.
They're playing the national anthem.
That's right. Fucking no, it just totally distracted me from what I was saying there.
White noise.
Oh yeah,
His wife died.
yeah. So yeah, I believe the scene that I remember is the guy had lost his wife and he was talking to some guy to try to be able to communicate with her, and I believe what ends up happening is on this guy's computer screen, it starts glitching out, and I think he sees a face, and I think he starts hearing his wife's voice. I think so. Yeah, it absolutely was there, Major. I agree. The Joker. I can do a great Joker voice. I'd be a pretty kick-ass Joker if I were to do it. You'd have to get my glasses off though. I couldn't wear those. But I could do the Joker, no problem. It's almost that time there for us to actually turn this off and start getting to this movie here. I'd have us all watch the movie together, but unfortunately, I think I'd probably get in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah.
So
I think YouTube would, their algorithm would catch it and cut your screen.
yeah, probably.
They'd be like, no.
No, you can't do
No,
that.
no.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, I agree. He did a great job as
Yes.
yeah, and he actually looks. The look they went for, it almost looks like an early version of the Heath Ledger Joker. Almost like a pre-version of to the Heath Ledger Joker. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool, actually. But yeah, what is everybody else up to tonight? I did a smiling trailer once ago. It's cringy. Yeah, I think Demon. I'll have to look back to all that stuff with like Smile Man and other kind of characters for Dark World in the future. It's all sort of up in the air right now, and I actually want to start releasing physical and digital copies of Dark World as well. I just want to get this part 4 done. I have some plans for it. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but give it the time that it needs. It needs to be able to build its name up first, I think. You know what I mean? Build a little bit of a foundation, a fan base, and make its mark into the world, right? I mean, I guess as you guys see, Dark World is sort of a representation of all the innocent people in the world that scream out for justice, right? So I think it can relate to a lot of people. It just needs, I mean, no one knows to go search up Dark World, right? So
What's that?
Major's like, don't do anything stupid in the car. Gives us a wink sign. You know, he's probably killing himself in that one. A Spawn and Ghost Rider film. Oh yeah, I want there to be an actual new Spawn movie there, and yeah, I definitely want it to be rated R because that last one that was made in the 90s was not good at all. All right, Major, have a good one there, man. The movie is gonna be starting in
Couple minutes.
a couple minutes there, yeah. So
You guys enjoy your night. I know we'll enjoy ours.
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
It's all cloudy tonight.
It's not supposed to rain though.
No. So hopefully it'll be all right here. Yeah. All right, guys. I think are we getting trailers?
Yep, we're getting trailers.
Okay. Well, trailers are on, so we are gonna jet on out and have some fun under the stars.
Yes.
Even though you can't see the
You got a
stars.
mosquito on your hand. Great.
Oh.
Oh, nope, that's not a mosquito, that's a cut. Sorry, guys. I could have
okay, I'm
swore
just-
I saw a mosquito
Just
land
getting
on
the
him.
crap kicked out of me over here. It's not a big deal.
Don't worry, I'll just like kick the shit out of him all night.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Just a flesh wound.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Y'all keep it spooky.
All right, guys, have a great night.
Take care.